Good afternoon, everyone. Please be seated. I'm Stephen Stone, Chancellor of Trent University and a proud graduate of this great institution. When I was a student back here in the mid-1960s, Trent had only recently been founded under the guiding principles set by its first president, Tom Simons. Tom's vision was that to challenge and change the world requires education, but not just any education. Rather, an education which trains us to think in new and innovative ways. And the foundation of that unique education is a multidisciplinary approach to formal classes, combined with a college system of personal interaction and social learning. That, in very short form, is the secret sauce of Trent University. That is the Trent system. Because the world around us is changing at such a rapidly accelerating pace, the next decades will continue to be tumultuous in one way or another. Over the past years, I've talked about the three major challenges facing us. First, the environment and climate change in particular, and the smoke in the air reminds us of that. Second, social divisiveness, driven in part by the siloing of both the new social media and the more traditional legacy media, with democracy being under threat as a result in many areas of the world. But the third, and with the introduction of ChatGPT, the third, namely artificial intelligence, has really risen to the public awareness as being existential. Between all three, the world in the coming years is going to become almost unrecognizable. The world is going to need to be saved, and that is where you come in. The ability to respond effectively in the face of these massive changes requires a certain kind of heart, a certain kind of person, a certain kind of graduate. You, a product of the Trent system, someone who thinks in new and innovative ways. Now, many students will graduate this year in Canada and elsewhere around the world, but you are unique because you have been, are, and will remain forever an integral part of the Trent University community. You are forever imbued with the secret powers of the Trent system. You are our new hope. My heartfelt congratulations go to all of our graduates today. You have reached an important milestone, and your new mission begins now. I now declare Convocation open.
Greetings, bonjour, Anin. My name is Leo Rourke. I consider myself fortunate to be the 8th President and Vice Chancellor of Trent University. It's my great pleasure to welcome everyone here today. I want to begin, as we always do at Trent University, by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territory of the Mississauga Anishinaabe. We offer our gratitude to the First Peoples for their care for and teachings about our earth and our relations. May we honor those teachings. And today, I think I would add, on a day when the quality of our air is being diminished by smoke from the forest fires in Ontario and Quebec, I think it's especially appropriate that we acknowledge our need to take care of our lands and our forests. I'm pleased to welcome all of our graduates today, as well as parents, families, partners, and friends who have come from nearby and far away to be here. if you are watching our live stream from somewhere else, within Canada or perhaps somewhere across the world, I hope this message reaches you surrounded by your circle of support. I'm pleased to be able to tell you that Trent students come from 80 countries around the world and from many of Canada's First Nations. Whether you are joining us in person or virtually, we consider you a part of the Trent family. At the beginning of the ceremony, I would like to recognize a couple of dignitaries who are here. Deborah Cooper Berger, Chair of the Board of Governors, our very distinguished alumnus and friend of Trent, Harvey McHugh. Thank you to Elder Lorenzo Wheatung for carrying the Water Eagle staff from First People's House of Learning, and Councillor Arnold Taylor for carrying the Curve Lake Eagle staff. It's a sign of honor and respect for you, our graduates, this year. For over 50 years, Trent has benefited from a special relationship with Curve Lake First Nation, and I might say, as the ceremony proceeds, I hope we even strengthen that relationship even further today. To all guests, I will say that I hope you enjoy Trent's deep sense of community. I want to preface our proceedings this afternoon by saying something about today's ceremony. In one way, it's a formal ceremony that recognizes the accomplishments of our graduates and the successful completion of their degrees. This is recognized in the pomp and circumstance at our ceremonies, the procession, the bagpipes, and our academic regalia. And I thought I would ask the Chancellor, perhaps, if he doesn't mind. This is Chancellor as model. I would note the hat and the gown, which are from medieval times. The shoes are not. And I kind of wanted to show off the shoes. They're a special Trent shoe. And we've had so much demand for them that I can assure you that you too can get a pair coming to a store near you soon. Though this is a formal ceremony today, I also wanted to say that it's intended as a celebration, as a party for all our graduates. With that in mind, with the power that I have as president, I want to give the audience permission to be loud, to applaud, to shout, to embarrass your graduate if you want to as they walk across the stage. Cheering, applause, and a woo-hoo or two are strongly encouraged. We haven't done it yet, but we're thinking about having a prize for the family that makes the most noise when their graduate comes across. It's good to warm up now. How about a round of applause just to get in the mood? That's for you. I will say, as a parent myself with 5 children who graduated from university, that if you are a parent, feel free to celebrate the fact that your student has finally completed their degree. We will turn to the granting of degrees shortly. Before we do, I am pleased to introduce a special individual who will be recognized with an honorary doctorate of letters. Mr. Chancellor, Drew, if you could just stand perhaps over there so people can see you. As you may know, universities award honorary degrees to recognize those who have made outstanding contributions to society. At Trent, we make a special effort to recognize individuals who are rooted in our local communities in some special way. Drew Hayden Taylor is an award-winning playwright, journalist, filmmaker, humorist, and author. He has written more than 20 plays and 34 books. His work has left its mark on the Canadian literary scene and around the world. Originally from Curve Lake First Nations, Drew has worked on 17 documentaries exploring Indigenous experiences while examining stereotypes and traditions. These documentaries outline new ways Indigenous people are shaping their culture in the 21st century. In addition, Drew has been a scriptwriter on many acclaimed TV series, including North of 60 and The Beachcombers. Trent has been fortunate to have him as a regular contributor to our Indigenous Performance degree program, reading from his plays in classes and engaging with students in their interpretation on stage. I will share, Drew, that Drew did mention when we were chatting that he received an honorary degree from McGill University last week, and as I said to him, that's just a practice run for what happens at Trent today. Mr. Chancellor, I have the privilege of presenting to you for the degree of Honorary Doctorate of Letters, honoris causa, Drew Hayden Taylor. Congratulations, Dr. Taylor. It's now my pleasure to invite you to address Convocation.
You'll notice nobody cheered for me. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the graduating class, faculty, family, and friends, Anin, it is such a pleasure to be here. I and most of the people dressed funny are all here to get our degrees. How cool is that? Now, I feel it's important to mention that I failed grade 11 French, and yet here I am getting an honorary degree. Drawing the logical assumption, I should have failed more classes. But here I stand about to add some odd letters to my name, giving the false impression that I am far smarter than I actually am. Wow, if I'm allowed to use an unacademic term. I feel like such a grown-up. First of all, I'm told this honor is kind of unusual for somebody who's never been to university. Wait, that's not quite true. I've lectured in over 300 of them in 20 different countries. And perhaps more interestingly, when I was 16, I painted the hallways and shampooed the rugs at the residences of Autonomy College over there. If asked, I could tell you which of the beds were most comfortable to nap on. I think that was 1978, and so I think I have more seniority here than almost everybody else here. For those not familiar with my work, I am a storyteller. I tell stories for a living. More than that, I'm a contemporary storyteller. That is to say, storytelling used to be a primarily oral adventure. But as people, civilizations, and stories evolved, so did storytelling. It graduated into theater, print, radio, television, movies, and today even video games have deep and intricate narratives woven into the game. So as a contemporary storyteller, I tell stories in many different ways: prose, theater, journalism, documentaries, television, rap, yo. But ponder this, if you may. Stories are a delivery device for the introduction and exploration of humor, philosophy, history, morality, and education, to name just a few concepts. Whatever you hear or read, for however brief you experience it, you are bathed in it. It can shape you. Kind of like education, which is again why we're all here. So that is what I do. I present slices of the First Nations community to those who might be interested. I enjoy it, it's fun, it pays for my dinner, and it beats working in a cubicle. And I'd like to add, I have many friends, some of my best friends work in cubicles. The great thing is there are stories everywhere. They are practically inexhaustible. They're sitting beside you on a bus. They're walking across the room at a party. They're in what you eat at a restaurant. They're what happens on a date. Well, the good dates anyways. I'm confident there's a potential story sitting right beside all of you. People frequently ask me, what do I tell people who have writer's block? I say, get a decent pair of glasses, because you can't miss them. The world is constructed of stories, and if you don't see them, you don't see the world. What's happening today, right here, is a story, and I might write about it someday, so you all better be nice to me. In this audience, I'm not sure who's a rebel, a conformist, or a little of both. You see, not that long ago, I was asked, why can't you be normal? Well, I thought about that for less than 5 minutes. You see, normal is usually boring. It's safe. Normal doesn't get you an honorary degree. Normal doesn't change the world. It can be comfortable, yes, but it may end up with you working in that cubicle I mentioned. I'm not even sure what normal is. If I must share any words of wisdom, let it be, dare not to be normal. I'm not saying don't do what needs to be done. Of course, do it. But do it in lederhosen. Do the land acknowledgement in Klingon. Make a living off of theater. They got that. That kind of life may annoy some, maybe, but I can guarantee you'll get a story out of it, and maybe an honorary doctorate. And I'd like to say to all the people out there who have varying understandings of pop culture, from now on, I will call myself either Dr. Drew or Dr. Dre. From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank everybody out there and up here. It means so much to me to receive this honor. My mother would have been so proud. Miigwech.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor, for those, Dr. Taylor. It sounds good. It rolls right off the tongue. For those inspiring words. Now it's time for our other graduates to cross the stage and officially become alumni of Trent. Graduates, I'd just like to say a couple of things about the ceremony. Dr. Claire Mooney, the Dean of Education, is at the podium on our right. She will read your name. When you hear your name, you'll stride confidently. Remember, I said confidently towards the Chancellor's Stone in your heels, boots, Crocs, or green shoes. The paparazzi will take their first shot of you and the Chancellor together. Then you'll continue across the stage to be congratulated by me for another photo opportunity. And finally, you'll complete your walk of the stage by meeting Dr. Alma Barranco Mendoza, President of the Trent University Alumni Association, who will warmly welcome you into the Trent family. Mr. Chancellor, Dr. Claire Mooney, Dean of Education, will now present candidates for the Bachelor of Education degree.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present for the degree of Bachelor of Education the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honour that they may receive the degree at your hands. Dana Elizabeth Abernethy. Rachel Lynn Anderson. Veronica Anderson. Taylor Samantha Annan.
Do you want the whole lot?
Megan Alexis Atfield.
Cassandra Victoria Azevedo.
Cassandra Victoria Azevedo. Sarah Ann Bacon.
Abinaya Balasofi.
Abinaya Balasothi. Alex Barron. Sarah Beach.
Just so we have it.
Zoe Bevan. Nicholas Bodymead. Julia Bowles. Madison Bradley. Cassidy Bullied. Abby Brown.
Thank you. Michelle
Michelle Bueno.
They've got it. Marcus Burnham.
Marcus Burnham.
Do you want any other names in there?
Sure.
Marcus Burnham or George Burnham. Go for it. Yeah, I would.
Marcus Elmer George Burnham.
Madison Burns or Madison Michelle?
Just Madison Burns.
Okay, thanks.
Madison Burns. Laura Morgan Camp. Taylor Cannon.
Yes, perfect.
Olivia Thomasina Caruso. Megan Caulfield. Jessica Cooper. Samantha Catherine Clark. Rachel Cummings. Chanel Christina Louise Guyry.
It's nice seeing you all 6 years after the first time.
Kayla De Batista. Jade DeYoung. Rachel Alice Detmers. Brianna Mary Dingwall. Fiona Kirby Dodsworth.
Duggan.
Lily Duggan. Gillian Jaggy Doyle. Seamus Drum. Carly Forresfar. Rachel Forbes. Ryan Fowler. Alexandra Foxon. Isabella Franz. Nevia Claire Frank. Alyssa Gagne. Jack Gibbons. Addison Gibson. Hayley Gilchrist. Laura Gordon. Thomas Guay. Laura Ashley Granger.
Perfect. Nailed it. Thank you.
Samantha Jane Gregoris. Emma Guerin.
Let's go, Hastings.
Niall Guiley. Kayla Headley. Rachel Ann Henfrey.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hui Ha. April Jean Hickson. Hunter Hottram. Brianna Hume.
Cry.
McKenna Jackson. Mike Jackman. Patrick Thomas Kennedy. Courtney Kinch. Maria Kontopoulos.
Or with the C at the end.
Caitlin LeBlanc. Madison Lee. Julia Levesque. Sarah Lumsden. Kira Lyle Grimm.
You did it, girl! Love you! I love you too!
Melanie McGregor.
I know.
Kayla Diana Magnus. Gerard Manella. Meredith Marshall. Thais Martin Mackintosh.
So proud of you, guys!
Alison Masmella. Brianne Midas.
Jawad, yeah. Ali Jawad Mohammed. Thank you.
Ali Jawad Mohammed.
That's an easy one.
Kayla Moore. Can I drink that? Yeah, thank you. Brianna Ashley Morrison. Kira Murphy. Rachel Marguerite Murphy. Jamie Nagel. Dominique Obonsuin. Ali Osborne.
Yes, Helen Orant, yeah.
Helen Orant. Jaslyn Paris. Carrington Malcolm Anthony Petgrove. Owen Christopher Pounder. Vanessa Emily Powell. Cara Power. Courtney Lynn Reeder. Alyssa Reeve. Nikki Raymond. Ryan Regillo. Christopher Roach.
That's it.
Richard Rotman. Debbie Schindler. Jessica Shepherdson. Kylie Lindsay Skidnock. Trevor Wesley Smalden. Rachel Sauerbutz. Amber Larissa Steele. Kate Storr. Leslie Stolberg. Michaela Sutton. Delaney Tully. Geneva Grace Walker. Lauren Walton. Kylie Whalen. Erin Williamson. Alexis Wilson. Emma Jane Woods. Hayley Wright. Marina Victoria Zelke. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree Bachelor of Education. Mr. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present for the degree of Indigenous Bachelor of Education the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honour that they may receive the degree at your hands. Thank you. Sierra Brandt Heffernan. Lucille Dokies. Keely Fryer.
Yeah, could you say my name?
Spencer Charles McClellan. Matthew Wayne Walker. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree Indigenous Bachelor of Education. Mr. Chancellor, Dr. Cindy Gilmer, Director of Social Work, will now present candidates for the degree Bachelor of Social Work.
Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to present for the degree of Bachelor of Social Work the candidates whose names will be read, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands. Oops. Ashley Clara Alexander. Haley Barkman. Bailey Bork. Cameron Butler. Andrea Kimball. Nicholas DeYoung. Aaron Donnelly. Sarah Farquharson. Bailey Giff. Carolyn Henson. Rochelle Lawrencini. Caitlin May. Mackenzie McIntosh. Ashley West. Esther Motua. Thorm Payson. Brandon Perenboom. Madeline Raya. Christina Schewel. Ginny Stammers. Alexis Thompson. Morgan Joan Timmermans. Yeah, I sure can.
Thank you.
Rhiannith Parker Warwick. Natalie Jane Ragg. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree Bachelor of Social Work. Mr. Chancellor, I ask you to confer degrees in absentia on candidates whose names are before you and who are unable to be with us today. Mr. Chancellor, Kelly Marshall will now introduce the honor song.
Ani Bojo, Kinawea. Before all words can be spoken, we bring greetings to all creation. We give thanks to the rising of Mishomis Jesus, grandfather's son, and for the light and warmth that he brings. We give thanks for another day of this beautiful life. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, honored guests, brilliant graduates, in the custom of the first peoples of this land, we offer the sound of the drum, Shukmakwe, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. We send our profound and deepest thanks to all creation. We greet the world with humility and embrace the richness, diversity, and wonder of this life. In Anishinaabe teachings, the sound of the drum represents the original sound of creation. When we were in our mother's womb, her heartbeat was the first sound that we heard. We experienced her feelings, her emotions, her happiness, her hunger in the womb through her heartbeat. This sound still reverberates still throughout the universe and infuses our being with life. We sound the drum to connect us with creation, to honor and celebrate life, and to remember to live with humility and kindness among all living beings. We offer these words of praise for those who are graduating this day. We offer these words of thanks, and we honor your ancestors that are watching over you today. We offer these words of thanksgiving to those who have made these accomplishments possible. We offer these words of respect and honor to those who strive to bring dignity to our lives. We offer these words to remind us of the 7 grandfather teachings, to live with humility, bravery, honesty, wisdom, truth, respect, and love. We offer this song to restore our good minds so that we can all act in the benefit of all. We offer this song to honor Dr. Drew Hayden Taylor. We offer this song to accompany you on your travels. May you travel well, and may your lives be filled with grace and dignity. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, honored guests, brilliant graduates, I have the immense pleasure of presenting Mississauga Minoman with the honor song.
Hey,
Chimigwech, Mississauga, Manoman.
Thank you, Miigwech, to the Mississauga Manoman drummers. As we near the conclusion of this ceremony, I want, on behalf of all of Trent University, to thank you all for being here today. Congratulations to all our new alumni, and especially Dr. Taylor. No matter where you go next, please keep in mind that you're still a part of Trent, and Trent provides you with a network of support. I wouldn't quite put us at the status of your parents and grandparents, but like them, we would like to know where you are and what you are doing. Please know that as an alum, you have joined the ranks of a global network of distinguished Trent graduates. They include award-winning authors, including an additional one today, game-changing advocates, corporate leaders, Nobel Prize winners, and people who contribute in outstanding ways through their careers and in their communities. Graduates, I'd ask you to stand, and could we have one more round of applause and congratulations for our new graduates. Graduates, I would ask you to remain standing and let's share the love. I would just remind you that in the audience are your parents, your families, your brothers, sisters, friends, spouses, all the people who have helped you emotionally, maybe financially along the way. For many of you, it's been 6 years. It's been a long time. I'd ask that you give a warm round of applause for your supporters in our audience. Thank you. Please be seated. Following the ceremony, we invite everyone to take photos on our beautiful campus. I would say there are lots of good spots. The ferry and bridge is a wonderful spot. But today I wanted to feature a different location. You might have noticed when you came into the campus on your right-hand side, and if you didn't notice this, try to notice it on the way out, we have a new sculpture. One of the things Trent does is it supports public sculpture. We have a public sculpture initiative with representatives of the work of the most famous and best-known sculptors in Canada. And just at the entranceway, if anybody noticed, there's a new sculpture by Floyd Elzinga, which is pine cones. And they're made to look, they're Corten steel, so they look like real pine cones, except you can't miss them because they're 8 feet tall. So I just mention that as another place to go if you're looking for a cool place to take a photo. We will end today's ceremony by singing O Canada. At that point, I would ask you to remain standing if you are able until the procession has left the stage. Mr. Chancellor, I call upon you to dismiss Convocation.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. What a wonderful day this has been. You mentioned in your earlier remarks that this ceremony is a mixture of both the formal and the informal. We are reaching absolutely the informal part. By the power vested in me by the Senate of Trent University, I declare it is now time to celebrate. It's time to party. Convocation is dismissed.